The steering committee, we really want to appreciate. Can we have all the steering committee members to stand? Just be upstanding for us to appreciate. The steering committee members that were led by the vice chair. The steering committee members. Let us appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. Thank you so much for a wonderful conference that you have organized. And we also want to thank Uasin Gishu County Government for the same. Asanteni sana, you can have your seats. Your Excellency, former Prime Minister, as part of the activities running towards this devolution conference, we had a children's devolution conference. This was done, or this happened in Kiambu County in the month of, was it July? In the month of July. And therefore, out of the deliberations of the children's conference, we have the presentation of the resolutions of the children's conference, and I want to invite Grace Nabiswa to come and make the presentations on behalf. Let's appreciate Grace as she comes. So we had a wonderful, and we want to thank Kiambu County Government, led by Governor Kimani Wamatangi, for a wonderful support that you gave the Children's Devolution Conference. Grace Nabiswa, the floor with your colleague, the floor is yours for you to give us the resolutions. Karibu.
Yes, the Right Honorable former Prime Minister, Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, Excellency Governors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Grace Nabiswa Nafula from Moi Girls High School, Eldoret. I am the school captain there. I am also the Deputy Governor for the Children Devolution Conference 2023. And besides me is my governor and the children's governor for the Devolution Conference 2023 from Kedoa Special School for the Deaf. Yes. So we are here to present the children's communique for the Devolution Conference 2023. We, the children drawn from 47 counties, gathered for the Children's Devolution Conference 2023 from the 3rd to the 7th July at M-Pesa Foundation Academy in Kiambu. More united than ever in our determination to have our voices heard in the leadership and governance of the country and set the course for a better future for all children in Kenya. Appreciating the efforts of the national government and county government in improving the lives and ensuring we enjoy our rights as stated in the Constitution of Kenya and other international laws and statuses, in particular the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, UNCRC. Recalling our previous children's devolution conferences and pronouncements in relation to children's issues, as well as the vision of the Children Act 2022. Noting the need for government and non-governmental stakeholders to make progress to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education, including vocational education and promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all resilient, just, and prospering societies. Deeply concerned by the alarming cases of harmful cultural practices and teenage pregnancies leading to the dropping out of young girls from school. Firmly denouncing all forms of violence against children, be they physical, emotional, sexual, economical, social, cultural, or otherwise. Stressing the need for a robust multi-stakeholder engagement on the implementation of child protection strategies for sustainable development agenda in the country. This will include consolidating efforts, resources, and mainstreaming of child protection agenda in national and county development plans. Accordingly, we call upon both the national government and county governments to take the following concrete steps. On devolution and children's rights, review all laws and policy to ensure universal access to children's rights, leaving no one behind, especially teenage girls who fall pregnant while in school. Establish a Children's Council of Governors comprising of children governors for each of the 47 counties. Provide professional counselors in every school to ensure mental well-being of both the learners and the teachers. Additionally, provide medical cover for the learners in primary schools as it is in the case for learners in secondary schools. Review the Public Finance Management Act 2012, Section 137(1), to provide for children's representation in the County Budget and Economic Forum, CBEF. Replicate the school feeding programs in Mombasa and Nairobi across all counties to ensure access to school by all the learners. Ensure advocacy on safety and security of children living in conflict-prone settings so that they enjoy their rights such as access to safe and quality education and healthcare services. Guarantee access to justice for all children and expedition of cases in the justice system involving children. We further call upon justice actors to ensure strengthening of accountability mechanisms to bring perpetrators of violence against children to justice. On child participation in governance, sensitize and popularize the Kenya's Children Assembly as a platform of airing and sharing children's views. Organize sensitization forums for the children on the Children's Act 2020 so that we can understand our rights and obligations. Engage children in charitable children's institutions before the next Children Devolution Conference and share a plan on where children with no families will be placed. On inclusivity for all children, through the relevant ministries, develop legal framework to obligate governments to provide accessible infrastructure and services to ensure friendliness of facilities and services to children with disabilities. Provide essential personalized services and up-to-date equipment and materials for the learners with disabilities to realize their right to education. This includes, but not limited to, talking calculators, braille machines, walking sticks, wheelchairs, among others. On talent development, devolve the Talanta Hela program to all counties to support talent development. Further, the national government to provide equipment and facilities for children talent development at the local level. Inclusion of all children in the talent development programs by the private sector institutions such as Women in Technology program and the Chapandimba. On environment and climate change, we reiterate our commitment to protecting the environment and call upon everyone to take personal responsibility in the mitigation of the effects of climate change. We call upon the national and the county governments to involve children and invest in renewable energies, green and blue economies, as well as other modern energy technology such as electric vehicles and bicycles. We commit as children to contribute to the national campaign on growing 15 billion trees during our time in and out of school. Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development and other relevant stakeholders to develop a strategy on integration of climate change education into the curriculum. We remain committed and recognize the need for conveying a unified message from children of Kenya to our leaders, because there is nothing for us without us. We reiterate that representatives of children should be regularly invited to participate and share their experiences in all gatherings concerning children and their needs. We further urge the relevant ministry to develop guidelines for the regular participation of children in such forums. Finally, we appreciate the Council of Governors and other organizers for the Children Devolution Conference 2023. We strongly call upon all relevant stakeholders to come together and develop an implementation plan on the above recommendations and present a report of the same during the next Children's Devolution Conference. endorsed by the children of Kenya on the 6th of July 2023. Signed on behalf of the children by Abel Kwoba Odwori, Governor Children Devolution Conference 2023, Grace Nabiswa, Deputy Governor Children Devolution Conference 2023. Received on behalf of the national government by Dr. Belio Kipsang, CBS Principal Secretary, State Department of Basic Education, Ministry of Education, and His Excellency Mutahi Kahiga, EGH, Governor, Nyeri County Education Committee, Councils of Governors. I now hand over the communique to the Chair of the Council of Governors, Her Excellency Anne Waiguru.
Let's appreciate the Governor and the Deputy Governor of the Children's Devolution Conference as they present a round of applause again. Those who can be able to do it by sign language. Thank you very much. Another round of applause. Let them have the opportunity to shake the hand of the chief guest. That was indeed amazing. And we, Safaricom, we want to really, in a very special way, appreciate the sponsorship. You sponsored the entire Children's Devolution Conference. We are very grateful. Asanteni sana. The remaining speeches are going to be very, very brief because we are running out of time and we want our chief guest to have adequate time to address us. Next on stage, remarks by the Senate Minority Leader, Senator Justice Retired Stewart Madzayo, to come and make his remarks. Karibu sana, Senator Madzayo.